Okay, so patuloy pa rin tayo dito sa close compass traverse. So sa previous na video, na-compute na natin yung linear error of closure, yung relative error, tsaka yung compass rule, no? So kinuha natin yung adjusted departure, adjusted latitude, adjusted distance, and adjusted bearing ng line AB and CD. So this time is using transit rule. Okay? So kunin ko na lang muna to. So considering yung line AB, so okay, considering yung line AB, so yan pa rin yung kailangan kong values. So yan na. So continue na lang ako dito on page. Okay, so this time is using transit rule. Using transit rule. So kailangan ko pa ng value dito na summation nung absolute nung latitude and absolute nung departure, no? Compute na natin yan nung pinakaunang video pa, no? So bali ito na yan, no? Meron tayong 802.51 for latitude and 1662.75 for departure. So kopyahin ko muna yan. So ito na yan, no? So meron tayong 802.51 and then we have 1662.75. Okay, so yung distribution factor ng latitude is just yung latitude all over yung summation ng latitude. So take note, we are considering absolute, so magka-element yan, no? Kung ano yung unit mo dito, dapat same yan dito. So bali, kung yung latitude natin is positive 228, so at is yung positive 228. Pero kung negative yan, so tatanggalin mo yung negative, okay? Kasi absolute eh. So dito wala akong problema, so 288.22 pa rin all over yung summation ng latitude na 802.51. And yung distribution factor in terms of departure, take note that is departure all over yung summation ng departure. So since absolute dito, so absolute din yun sa ibabaw. So yung absolute ng departure, that is just neglecting sign, 291.6 all over yung 1662.75. So okay na to. So na-set up na natin yung for line AB. So masolve na natin yung adjusted values. So yung adjusted, ko muna yung departure, yung latitude. So yung adjusted latitude is just latitude plus yung correction in latitude. And take note na dito sa transit, yung correction in latitude was just negative error nung latitude times distribution factor, pero nung sa latitude naman. So bali yung mangyayari dito is meron tayong yung latitude niya. So considering yung sign, no? Hindi lang absolute yan. So positive 288.22 plus yung negative nung error in latitude, that is negative 22.85, and then multiply natin nung distribution in latitude, which is 288.22 all over yung 802.51. So thus, masolve na natin yung value na yan. So we have 288.22 plus yung correction. Yung correction na is negative nito. And this is 288.22 all over yung sum niya na 802.51. And then yung dito naman is meron tayong negative ng 22.85, yung error in latitude. So yung sagot nito is just equal to 296.4265. So we have positive 296.4265. Okay? So ito na yung sagot. Next. Punta tayo dito sa adjusted departure. So it's just departure plus yung correction in departure. And take note, yung correction in departure is just negative ng error in departure. Multiply lang natin ng distribution in departure na part. So yung departure niya is just positive 291.6 plus negative ng error in departure, that is positive 18.57, and then distribution factor ng latitude. So meron tayong 291.6 all over yung 1662.75. Okay, so 1662.75. Okay, so computerin natin to. So we have 291.6 plus we have negative nung ito, this is 291.6 out of 1662.75, and this time this is positive 18.57. So therefore we have 288.3433. Okay, 288.3433. So this is positive 288.3433. So ito na yung sagot. And kung gusto natin makuha yung adjusted distance nung line EB, so again, we have square root lang nung adjusted departure squared plus adjusted latitude squared. So thus we have 288.3443 squared plus 296.4265 squared. So thus we have computing ko muna to. So we have square root nung 288.3433 squared plus 296.4265 squared. So meron tayong sagot na 413.534. Okay, 413.534 meters. So ito na yung sagot. So makikita mo dito na ito yung AB. So medyo nadagdagan lang siya ng 3 meters. No? 3.534. So kung gusto natin makuha yung adjusted na bearing, so makikita natin dito na yung departure niya with respect to origin. So ito yan. We have 288.3433. And then yung latitude niya is positive pa rin, 296.4265 So connect lang natin to. So ito na yung distance na na-compute natin, yung adjusted distance. So yung bearing is ito yan. Tanggalin ko muna to. So considering lang yung triangle na to. So considering yung triangle na yan. So bali yung dimension dito is, alam natin, that is dito 288.3433. Dito rin is 296.4265. So ibig sabihin yung tangent beta is just equal to, yung opposite niya is 288.3433 all over yung 296.4265. So yung beta is just equal to tangent inverse, no? Tangent inverse ng 288.3433 all over yung latitude niya, no? latitude niya na 296.4265. 4265. So ito na yung value niya. We have 44.21. So 44.21 degrees, or in sexagesimal, that is 44 degrees 12 minutes. So 44 degrees 12 minutes and 29.01 seconds. Tama ba? Okay. So dapat hindi nagkakalayo yan dito sa ano, no? So makikita natin this is 45 degrees 20 minutes. So yung adjusted is naging 44 degrees 12 minutes lang, no? So yan yung adjusted na. So yung adjusted bearing will be this is north and then this is S. So north 44 degrees 12 minutes 29.01 seconds S. So ito na yung sagot. So makikita mo yung kaibahan din sa compass rule. So kung papansinin natin yung adjusted na EB niya in terms of distance, 410. So malapit lang siya, no? Sa transit is 413. Dito is 44 degrees 26. Sa transit is 44 degrees 12 minutes. So magkaiba yung sagot nila, dalawa. So depende na yan, no, sa lugar kung ano yung ginagamit nilang code for ano sa geodetic na ano, kung transit ba or compass rule. So kasi may mga handbook yan sila, you know. So andun yung nakalista kung ano yung code na ano yung rule na gagamitin sa ganyang scenario, sa ganyang area. Okay. So next is yung line CD. So kunin ko lang yung line CD. So ito pa rin yan. Ito lang yung kailangan ko. Copy. So for line CD, so meron tayo dito. So add page na lang ako. So this time is line CD naman. So bali dito is transit rule na yung gagamitin natin, no? Transit rule. And then nakuha na natin to, tsaka yung ito kunin ko na lang din to, kailangan ko to. Wait lang. Okay, so yan. So okay na yung mga values natin dito. So ngayon is yung distribution factor in terms of latitude. So that is just absolute ng latitude all over summation ng latitude, no? So take note, pag summation ng latitude to absolute, so dapat sa ibabaw din. The same yan, no? Element over summation ng element kasi yung distribution factor. So meron tayong neglecting sign kasi absolute. So 101.61 all over yung ito, di ba? Ito lang over nito. 802.51, and then yung distribution factor in departure is absolute nung departure over summation ng absolute nung departure. So sa departure, neglect lang din yung sign. So 591.33 kasi absolute all over yung summation ng departure niya na 1662.75. Okay? So meron na tayong ganitong values. So pwede na natin ma-solve yung mga adjusted values ngayon. So yung adjusted values, so kunin ko muna yung adjusted latitude. This is just latitude plus yung correction in latitude. Take note na yung correction in latitude is just negative nung negative ng error in latitude times distribution factor in latitude. So thus yung adjusted latitude is, so latitude considering na yung sign, so we have positive 101.61 and then plus yung negative nung error in latitude, that is negative 22.85, and then yung distribution factor in latitude, which is 101.61 all over 802.51. So meron na tayong adjusted latitude. Okay, so yung value na yan, computing ko muna. So we have 101.61 plus. Okay, so meron tayong negative nung ito. And then dito is meron tayong 101.61 all over yung 802.51. And then dito is negative 22.85. Okay, so ito na yung sagot. So meron tayong 104.5032. So we have 104. This is positive 104.5032. So ito na yung sagot. And then for the adjusted departure, meron tayong departure plus correction in departure. And take note na yung correction in departure is just negative error in departure times the distribution factor in departure. So yung departure natin is, considering yung sign, is meron tayong negative 591, yung ito, 0.33, plus yung negative nung error in departure, that is positive 18.57. And then distribution factor in departure is 591.33 all over yung 1662.75. So masolve na natin yung adjusted departure. So computing ko muna. So ngayon meron akong negative 591.33 plus yung negative nung dalawang ko na to, 591.33 out of 1662.75, and then I have positive 18.57. So yung sagot na to is just equal to negative 597.9341. Okay, negative 597.9341. So ito na yung sagot. So, kung gusto mong makompute yung adjusted distance ng line CD, square root lang nung adjusted departure squared plus adjusted latitude squared. So, yung adjusted departure is just negative 597.9341 squared. And yung adjusted latitude is meron tayong 104.5032 squared. So thus we have the value of, so computin lang muna natin to. This is square root lang nung 597. Hindi ko na isali yung negative na kasi pag squared ko yan mawawala din eh. Plus yung 104.5032. So yan, so ito na yung value, 606.998. 606.998. Okay, so makikita mo dito na yung line CD, ito na yung meter, so ito yung sagot na. So yung line CD is 600. So nung may correction na, nag-add na tayo ng correction using transit rule. So meron siyang 6 o 7 approximately. So ngayon kukunin natin yung adjusted bearing. So yung adjusted bearing, meron tayong departure na negative. So baba siya, to the left. Ito yung negative 597.9341. And then up na positive 104.5032. So connect lang natin to. So ito na yung line C to D, which is ito yan, no? I think it makes sense na ito yung C patungong D, di ba? So, ito yung may distance na 606.997. So, ito yung bearing na gusto nating makuha. Diba ito yung bearing niya, yung ito, yung 80 degrees, 15 minutes. So, yun yung gusto nating makuha na. Ito yung bearing. So, expected yung bearing is northwest. So, considering na lang yung triangle na to. Bali yung ito. So, that is just tangent beta. So, ito yung opposite niya, which is yung 597.9341 all over yung adjacent niya na 104.5032. So, masolve natin yung bearing, which is ilan yan? So, we have a tangent inverse ng 597.9341 all over yung 104.5032. Ayan. So, meron na tayong value na. Wala, teka lang. 597 104. Saglit Ay, kaya pala. Tangent pa na to. This must be tangent inverse. Ayan. So, meron tayong 80.086. So, this is 80.086 degrees. Or in 6 that is ilan yan? 80 degrees, 5 minutes, and 10.79 seconds. 80 degrees, 5 minutes, and 10.79 seconds. So, yung adjusted bearing is just north, 80 degrees, 5 minutes, 10.79 seconds, west. So, ito na yung sagot. Okay, so sobrang lapit lang niya dito, no? So, medyo 80 degrees and 15. So, kung ikukumpara mo yan dito sa compass rule, 79 degrees, 40 minutes. So, magkaiba yung sagot nila. Pero ito yung tatandaan nyo lagi. Kung ano yung for example, ito. Dapat yung distance niya sa original, tsaka yung sa adjusted is dapat hindi nagkakalayo na. Kung ano yung direction dito, kung northwest yan, so sa adjusted bearing, dapat northwest din yan. So, kung positive yung latitude mo dito, so sa adjusted latitude mo, dapat positive siya. And sa departure mo, negative yan. So, dapat sa negative din yan. Okay? So, hindi dapat nagkakalayo yung distance nila. So, ganun din sa compass, no? Applicable din yan sa compass. So, kung yung distance mo dito is 600, so dapat hindi nagkakalayo yan. So, ito siya is positive. So, sa adjusted latitude mo, positive. Sa departure mo is negative. Negative din to. No? Para di ka mawala. So, kung yung bearing mo is northwest, so, sa adjusted mo, northwest din yan. Okay? Kasi ito pa rin yung figure mo. Actually, no? Ito pa rin yung figure mo, pero corrected na. So, bali, may bago kang section na based on transit and compass rule. Okay? So, I think that's it. So, that's end for our close compass traverse na topic. See you in the next video. Thank you.